I don't have sound in my headphones, are you kidding me? Am I live? Yes, I am. Share. Newsfeed. Alrighty. Hello everybody, welcome to another exciting episode of Angus XP. So, yeah, I've been gone for the past, 2-3 weeks? Or something like that? Yeah, it has been fun. Just, been dealing with a lot of busyness and just plain old trying to stay in the groove of things and all that stuff, and so, last time we were on computer. We were on here and all that stuff. We had just got done beating Crash Team Racing, which is pretty cool. Just go for very easy for now because I want to try and explain everything. I want to try and explain my opinion on everything and all that stuff. And just So we'll go ahead and start with the whole explanation on the DLC thing that I was talking about earlier, that I was going to make a video about, and I'm just sounding confusing now.
Which is why. Round one, fight.
So as of right now, all of the newest DLC characters and all that stuff have had their gameplay trailers and all that stuff, and their combat cast done. Hey, get off! Jerk. We got a special move around here. Yes, I do. And so if nobody knows who's part of the new DLC and all that stuff, you've probably been sleeping under a bridge, or, you know, living under a rock or something like that. Okay, I'm pushing the buttons, but okay. So the three characters on there is Melina, Rain, and special guest character, Rambo. There we go. That's what Daddy wanted. Alright, special moves. L hairport, L this, L that. How about this? Okay, don't do that. Oh, that's bullocks. Okay, anyway. So I wanted to pretty much go into detail and all that stuff about which character, because I'm gonna go ahead and save right now. I am not happy with this decision that Netherrealm Studios has went with. I don't know how many. I know that there's a lot of people who are happy, and honestly, those people can go suck a butt, because there's no. That just basically says that nobody is excited for brand new things, or if they're going to be bringing back more people in for DLC and all that stuff, bring back people that haven't been part of the game in, you know, God knows how long. So not bring back people who were just in the previous game, or people who were already DLC characters. So I'll go into a little bit of detail as to what I'm talking about. But of course, it wouldn't be an Angus XP video without Ben & Jerry's peanut butter half-baked non-dairy. It's so still trying to get that sponsorship deal.
Ben & Jerry's, Ben & Jerry's.
Eat it today so they could sponsor me.
Eat it because it's good.
And because I said so. Oh no, I didn't mean to do retry. I don't want to keep playing as a Scorpion.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright. So we'll go ahead and start with the easiest one. We'll go ahead and start with Rambo. You know, this will be the 5th guest character of this game to be announced and to be, you know, playable for DLC and all that stuff. And you know what? I'm not, you know, upset about John Rambo being in the game. I just kind of wish that Netherrealm Studios stayed with their whole genre of, you know, having horror movie characters as the guest characters, because, you know, all of these action hero movie characters and all that stuff, or, you know, the Joker being a character, being a guest character, it's kind of, in my opinion, silly. I mean, don't get me wrong, Joker on here is pretty darn cool, but it's still very silly to have somebody like the Joker, fatal blow, on a game in which, you know, blood and guts and, you know, dismemberment and all that stuff is king. Let's just go ahead and uppercut him again. You know, because in the remake of Mortal Kombat, I'll call the remake of Mortal Kombat because that's legitimately what it was. But also Mortal Kombat 9, they had Freddy Krueger, who was part of the Nightmare on Elm Street horror movies. And unless you had the PlayStation 3 edition, you also got Kratos, which he wasn't necessarily scary or a horror genre, but he was more prone to blood, guts, and dismemberment and all that stuff than the Joker. So then you go into Mortal Kombat X, you get 4 guest characters, which is Jason from the Friday the 13th series, Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Alien from Alien, and Predator from Predator. And, you know, those are pretty much all pretty scary movies and all that stuff. And then you go into Mortal Kombat 11, and the first 3 characters that are announced are Terminator, Joker, and Spawn, which Spawn is about as close to horror movie genre as it's gonna get. Granted, Terminator has some bloody scenes, but I wouldn't say like complete dismemberment. Like, there's a reason why, you know, all those 5 guest characters, or 6 rather, were part of Mortal Kombat, is because they, as themselves, were completely like just absolutely gore. And then you got the Joker, which, yes, I get it, he's a serial killer clown. You know, anything. If you really wanted a serial killer clown, honest to God, in my opinion and all that stuff, you should have just had ICP in here. There are a lot. I mean, you know, granted, I probably never haven't seen a heck of a lot of Joker comics and all that stuff. That's because, you know, I ain't got time to read. I don't get paid to read. I get paid to play. Okay, we'll just go with random select.
Sonya.
That works. And then, but if you've ever listened to ICP music, you've heard, you know, their kind of music where they're talking about serial killing and dismemberment and bloody stuff and this and that and everything sideways. They would be a perfect fit into the Mortal Kombat universe, but no, let's go ahead and put Joker in. I mean, we've already got Arnold Schwarzenegger in it. We've already got the guy from RoboCop, which I'll get to that. And we've now got Rambo, Sylvester Stallone in there, which is, I'm going to go ahead and say one thing. it is really cool that they've got Sylvester Stallone voicing Rambo in here, whereas they couldn't get Arnold Schwarzenegger to voice Terminator because Arnold Schwarzenegger was busy with the newest Terminator. Go very easy because I'm trying to explain and don't want to
Black Market Alley.
have to explain a whole lot of stuff. So Rambo is pretty gory too. I mean, heck, he's got a scene where he rips a guy's throat out.
Round 1. Fight.
Pause. Gonna get my combos in check. Do I want that? I don't want that. Hoo-ah. That looks like hoo-ha, which I don't know. I guess I'll keep it. That just looks like a good combo though. We'll see. So before we go ahead and get started, we'll go ahead and take another bite of this delicious Ben & Jerry's peanut butter half-baked non-dairy. Sponsor me, please. Come on. You know you want to.
Yeah.
So, like I said, it's not that I'm mad about Rambo being in this video game. It's that I'd like Mortal Kombat to stick to a certain genre as far as guest characters go. Like, there were so many people looking forward to either Michael Myers being on the game, or Pennywise, or Ash from Evil Dead on there. But no, let's go ahead and put Terminator on here. Let's go ahead and put Joker on here. Let's go ahead and put Spawn on here, because they've just been dying to see Spawn. And that's the hilarious thing too. Granted, I'm not necessarily saying that I'm one of those people that wanted to see Ash from the Evil Dead, because as far as I know, I don't really get Ash from the Evil Dead because I've never actually seen it. Crucify me later. But I was definitely one of those people that wanted to see Spawn in Mortal Kombat, and once we finally got it, I'm over here like, hooray, Spawn! And everybody else is all like, where's Ash Williams? This is bullcrap. Blah, blah, I'm not happy. It's like, shut up. Just shut up and be happy. And of course, they weren't happy because of the simple fact that just kept on complaining. My sister, okay, has a friend who is just sex nuts and, boulder strong for Melina. And she's all like, I swear to whatever that if they don't have Melina in this game, I'm not gonna play it. No way. You can't make me. You can't make me play Mortal Kombat without Melina. Do you know how many Mortal Kombat games have come out without Melina? Let's see. The very first game, the third game, the fourth game, and the fifth game. And we didn't hear you guys complaining. But no, since it's, the generation in which everybody just complains, just gets what they want, that's fine. And that's my next person that I'm going to talk about is freaking Melina. But I'm going to fight too, because it makes me mad. It makes me all grumple foreskin. Hey, spear guy, you're butt. Hey, I thought this was very easy, not very hard. Champ, so help me, please do not touch my Ben & Jerry's dairy, non-dairy ice cream dealie. What else we got? Ass. Anyway.
Round
So Melina,
fight.
that's who we're gonna talk about next. So, it was bewildering to me that Melina was actually part of the list of people that would actually be making their way back into Mortal Kombat 11. And I'm over here like, well, I guess you could go ahead and throw, you know, storyline out of the window. But at the same time, I'm gonna brutality his ass. Yeah, boy.
No prisoners.
Sonya wins. Flawless victory.
But you also have a lot of people on the roster, or, you know, main roster, or, you know, soon whatever roster. There was a lot of people that were confused whenever certain people were shown as playable characters on Mortal Kombat 11, like Baraka or Shao Kahn and all that stuff. They're thinking to themselves, wait, no, they're dead, so how could they be back? Well, you know, Liu Kang, Kung Lao, Jax, Katana, Sub-Zero, and a plethora of other, you know, folk died in Mortal Kombat 9, but were still available on Mortal Kombat X. But Melina died, and then there was no there's no explanation as to why she's back. You know what? I mean, I don't know if they explained it in the combat cast. I don't care. I don't know if they're going to explain it in her ending. I don't care. The whole point of the gist is that why are you going to make a character who was available in the main roster of the previous game? That's stupid. That's like if, you know, Scorpion was in Mortal Kombat X. Okay, this is gonna sound literally just like the Melina situation. It'd be like if Scorpion or, you know, Sub-Zero or something like that was on one version of the game. One, like Mortal Kombat 9, I'd say. And then in the next game, he wasn't in there. But he's a DLC character. I don't think anybody else really understands because I pretty much just explained the whole thing again. Melina was in Mortal Kombat X, and then she wasn't playable in this because she was dead, and nobody wanted to explain why she wasn't there because everybody else came back to life through the timeline wonky thing. But it still doesn't explain why she's back. My two theories could be either A, she did come back through the timeline deal, but because everybody who came back in the Colosseum were in the Colosseum in the past, like let's say for instance this. You're looking at the future, and in the main storyline you're seeing Kotal Khan about to execute the Collector. Okay? And all of a sudden, here comes the whole, you know, dust storm bull crappy thingy. You see everybody right here and everybody right here come from the past, right? And they end up in the Colosseum. Well, where were they in the past that they would end up in the Colosseum? The Colosseum! They were in the Colosseum in the past. Where was Melina during all that crud? The Flesh Pits. You know, because she's a clone. She's a person that was made in the Flesh Pits with Katana's DNA and bits and pieces of female Tarkatan. That's what Melina is. She's not even real. But my other theory could be because in the ending of Melina's I'm getting too passionate about this. On Melina's ending in Mortal Kombat X, it shows I'm gonna be purdy. What in the buttless jeans? What is going on?
Raiden.
Anyway. So,
Cassie Cage.
in Melina's ending in Mortal Kombat X, it shows that she is found gains consciousness in the flesh pits, where she's also able to link with all the other Melina clones and all that stuff. So maybe it's not the original Melina, it's a clone of Melina. It makes sense. It would be the only thing that would make sense, unless you wanted to say, yeah, she just came back in the flesh pits. Well then, shut up. You have an opportunity to sound cool, and you're not taking it, and you're a butt. So that's my whole thing with Melina. I've seen her fatality, and it looks so stupid. It looks beyond stupid. People are already making fun of it, saying, oh, she's going full-fledged Sonic the Hedgehog going on here, right? And I couldn't agree more, honestly. I mean, there's a lot of character details and all that stuff that they could have totally made work, but it doesn't look like they're going to, and that makes me sad. And like I said, she was a character that everybody just had to wet themselves until they got. It just goes to show that, you know, a $1 million company like Netherrealm Studios just cannot, you know, go a different direction, whereas fans want a certain aspect. Want a particular aspect.
You playing with Dad?
My son just gave me a Doc McStuffins badge. Thank you so much. Now I can go work at the hospital. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Boop, boop, boop. And now that brings me to Rain. Alright, so in Mortal Kombat 9, Rain was a downloadable character. Cool. Rain's in Mortal Kombat 9. That's pretty cool. I'm very happy that he was in Mortal Kombat 9. And then in Mortal Kombat X, he was part of the storyline, but Jackson, don't pull on my cord. The cord to my headset. Ding dong.
Jackson.
In Mortal Kombat X, he was part of the storyline in which you could actually fight him, like a number of characters on there that were not playable, like Baraka or Tanya at first, or Sindel. I think Smoke too, but I can't remember. He was part of the list of characters that you could fight, but you can't fight against in the story mode, but couldn't fight as in any other mode, which was dumber than dog dirt. And people are all like, why is it Raid part of the main roster? And Netherrealm Studios is all like, because screw you, that's why. And it's like, why didn't they have that kind of ballsy mindset when it came to Melina not being in there? Well, because we stupid and we like to sniff the rubber cement. It's like, whatever, dude. And so now, because he wasn't part of the original storyline, he has to be DLC. Why? It is beyond me. But I think that is very stupid that somebody like Rain is a downloadable character for the second time. Ooh, I got something. That's pretty cool. It is really dumb that somebody like Rain is made a downloadable character for the second time Whereas, you know, other video games are made fun of on the constant for continuously making the same content downloadable in other games. It's kind of Rain being available as a downloadable character for the second time is almost like Call of Duty making their zombie map packs that were available for DLC in what was the year? The first Black Ops? Yeah. It'd be just like Call of Duty making the zombie map packs that were available for DLC in the first Black Ops available for DLC in Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3. And were they backwards compatible to where, you know, oh, hey, you bought this back in Black Ops 1, you know what? All you gotta do is just download it and all that stuff into Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3, and you're set. Did they do that? No! They didn't. They're all like, oh, you paid for Moon? Well, guess what, buddy? You're gonna have to pay for it again! And again. And how many Black Ops are there now?
No idea.
Isn't there just 3? Or is there 4? I feel like there's 4. Do we have 4? I don't know. But the whole point of it is that people are so numb in the mind and so stupid that they're willing to do that. They're willing to pay for the same freaking thing over and over and over as far as DLC content goes. Now, does that necessarily mean that Rain in Mortal Kombat 11 is going to be the same as Rain in Mortal Kombat 9? Don't know. I know that he's going to have some of the same movesets, some of the same special attacks, but as far as, you know, overall, I've got no idea. We're just going to have to pay for it, play it out, see how it goes and all that stuff. And I know what you guys are thinking. Well, you're complaining a lot for, you know, having to just turn around and buy it. Well, first off, I'm the customer, okay? And I think I could contest to everybody who has ever bought anything ever in the history of ever that you have the absolute right to complain about something before, during, or after you bought something. You have the absolute right. It is your American right. It is your God-given right. And if you don't and all that stuff, that just means that you know, are satisfied with what that content, you know, is. And if it's that, oh, you're satisfied with the consistent repetition of things to come and all that stuff, that just means that you lack innovativeness, you lack creativity, you lack a inspiration to see new things. You're content with being incompetent. You are content with staying put and being comfortable, which, as far as video games go, you know what? There's a lot of video games that I'm cool with just playing for the rest of all time and all that stuff, but it still makes me mad whenever they don't put out new content, or they just decide, oh, well, we're just gonna keep repeating the same content over and over because you're an idiot and, you know, you're just a swine that you're just a cow that we like to milk till it's freaking dry. So that's my opinion on Mortal Kombat 11's or NetherRealm's decision to make these 3 downloadable characters and all that stuff. I still will be buying them just because, you know, Mortal Kombat, fatalities, boom. And I'd also like to see the endings because as far as Melina goes, I would like to understand why they decided to bring her back, because, you know, they don't have a necessary explanation as far as guest characters go, but they do have an explanation as far as, you know, Shang Tsung, Nightwolf, Sindel, Shiva, Fujin. They have an explanation for every one of those. So I'm, I guess, curious to see what their explanation is for Melina and Rain. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and see. If I'm not content, that is my fault, but I will still complain. And nobody's gonna take that away from me because I am an American! I am a human being! Well, I can't necessarily use the I'm an American thing because Mortal Kombat is kind of a worldwide production. So, I am a human being! I have been given the God-given right to complain about anything at any given time. I am a Chad. I am a Karen. Bite me! So, that's all I have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like my Mortal Kombat stuff that I have on here, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe this video. Like, share, subscribe to this video, not my channel, just this video. No. If you like this video and you'd like to see more, go ahead and comment down below saying, hey, do some more stuff. If you like this video, would you like to see more other videos and all that stuff, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, and give that bell a nice little tap on the bottom. I won't be working on Mortal Kombat necessarily until those three characters are available and all that stuff, and then we'll just go ahead and go to chow down on some Ben & Jerry's non-dairy peanut butter half-baked. Sponsor me, please. Ow. I got a mouthful though.
Mommy's very tired, boy. Come on.
I'm also going to be working on God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, and eventually Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. Yes, a better in-depth look as to why I've been absent. You know what? Here's my explanation. I was about to go into my calendar to see in full detail as to why I've been missing so much time on Angus XP and all that stuff. And I'll go ahead and just give you the short gist of this. Because I'm a husband. Because he's stinky, I think. Because I'm a husband. I'm a father of 3, and I'm a professional wrestler, or I'm training to be a professional wrestler, and I'm trying to put in my dues so that I can make it big in the world of professional wrestling. And if you got a problem with that, like Kali Muscle likes to say, if you mad at me for doing my thing, then you are mad. Go check out Kali Muscle, subscribe. Ah, God! That scare you? But anyway, that's all the time I've got today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow, because I already said this weekend is a double feature weekend, so I'll be playing Horizon Zero Dawn, hopefully, God willing, as long as I don't die. Tomorrow. Also, this will most likely be gone. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing a live feed and all that stuff or not, but I know that it's got to get done because of work, and yeah, it just sucks. So anyway, I said goodbye, my goodbyes. I'll say it again. Bye bye, Duke. You want to say goodbye? You want to say goodbye? Where's Jackson? All right. Duke, come on here this way. Oh, go say bye bye. Oh, go say bye bye. Okay, come on, bud. Come on, Duke. Come on, Duke. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, goodbye. Oh, yeah, goodbye. Oh, yeah, bye-bye. Oh, yeah. Alright, down, boy. Oh, you want to say bye-bye, too? Jackson. I'll go ahead and do it again. If you mad at me or this little boy, then you are mad. When's he gonna do it? I guess he's not gonna do it. I guess we'll go. Ah, God! Bye bye! Kali Muscle, please don't sue me. I love you. Just go subscribe to Kali Muscle. Yeah, Kali Muzzle. He's a cool guy. So if we can not make him mad,